Hello everybody, welcome to Virtual Silverstone International Raceway. We welcome you from the Daytona Motorsports League 2011 Formula One season as we come here for round 3 of our 2011 season, and we come to Silverstone in Great Britain in the UK. We are very excited for the race today, and it looks like it's going to be Midnight, who has topped the sessions in practice with his teammate Stella falling behind. Join us as qualifying has just now gotten underway. And we will waiting for qualifying as everyone seems to be in the pit lane. Diego Carlos out on track at the moment. And it's been Midnight with a 1:33.162 that's topped the sessions. And his RB7 machine. And it's Stella, excuse me, not falling behind, but right behind him with a 1:33.327. And I'll have to say, this is probably one of the closest top threes in terms of times that we've seen pretty much all season, and it's definitely very interesting as we've got the top three within half a second of each other, and definitely exciting to see who can hold on to that pace for the longest amount of time. Midnight, excuse me, goes out on track right now, actually stops the car, so interesting there, but it's been an interesting grid. We've got 10 cars on the track at the moment. We'll wait for qualifying to get underway soon. So we see Midnight go out on track right now on the hards. Right on board, listen to that beautiful Red Bull machinery. Been the fastest on track so far, pretty much all day. It's been interesting to watch Midnight throughout the season. Dominated the last season. And at the moment, he complained that there wasn't that much grip on the track due to not having as much rubber. Saying, please someone put rubber on the track. So, definitely going to be interesting to see who comes out on top in the suboptimal conditions. Right on board with Angoliers in the Force India. On board with Midnight. Let's see what his lap looks like. Oh, using all the track, going into the grass a little bit. And that looks like it's pretty much the lap over. Already lost about 2 seconds. It's very unfortunate for Midnight. He set a extremely fast 1:33.1, but definitely struggling to find that grip once again. It's going to be interesting, so definitely tune in for qualifying in the race, because it's going to be all about who can conquer these Silverstone conditions the best, and see who comes out on pole. and definitely a little bit of a struggle from Ryan, who I talked to in the pre-race, said it's his first time racing here, and he's very excited, just hoping to get a good result for the team, and definitely looks like he's been struggling, but hopefully he will get that pace back up again. Oh, just as I say that, he's gone into the grass. And that's Stella actually improves, goes to a 1:32.6 with 5 minutes left in practice, 5.5 minutes left in practice. Good lap from Stella. A 1:32.6, absolutely blazing quick. Almost pretty much half a second quicker than Midnight's time. So it's going to be interesting to see these two teammates fight, and it's definitely been the two Red Bulls at the front pretty much all season long, and very excited to see how this season goes, as the grid is ever so changing all the time. We've pretty much constantly got new people coming into the series, and we've had a lot of chaotic races, so it's going to be very exciting. Qualifying is going to be very exciting, but the race will be even more exciting. So, let's a new PB from Yav in that Petronas Mercedes F1 car. A 37.9. So definitely been quite a split so far, but it's definitely going to be exciting to see the fights between the mid-pack and also the guys all the way at the front of the grid. Midnight still struggling with those sectors. He's made a couple mistakes this lap. Stella still going to stay in the pits. But I think it's going to be interesting to keep an eye on these Williams. So just said that we've seen Diego Carlos and Midnight go around. But it is going to be interesting to take a look at this number 12 in the Williams. Eric. It's right on board with the Williams. Currently about 4/10 up off of its previous lap. And it's a personal best from Yav in the, what I believe is the Force. It's the Mercedes. It's a new PB from the Mercedes. It's a 1:36.4. Quite quick, but take a look at Eric, who is currently about 2/10 up on his lap. He's got a... Oh, he just did not fire it out of the corner too well there. Let's take a look. He's currently losing time on the lap, but he can maybe turn it around if he can just absolutely fly through these next sectors. Dude, the high-speed section, very tricky to get a car around there. He's got a better exit than he did last time. All the way out to the edge of the track. Oh, and it was almost a 2/10 improvement. But Eric goes wide. An unfortunate news for him. And Stella back out on track. Been the fastest car so far with a 1:32.6. Been the only one to go under that 33 mark. It's been the only one that has broken that barrier so far, and I say that with about a minute left in practice, so it looks like it's pretty set and done who was the fastest car before qualifying. But with the difficult conditions on the track, it's been quite tricky for people to keep it on the track and keep all four tires with decent traction. So definitely excited for qualifying and excited to see who takes pole in Silverstone. Oh, and that Stella that's gone around. Big mistake there. And just as I was talking about how difficult it is to keep one of these cars on the track, and the checkered flag now out on our final practice session, and it's Stella that tops the timing sheets with the 1:32.679. Fastest car on track today, but can he transfer to qualifying? Well, we're about to find out with the DMS Silverstone qualifying session coming up next.
Bye.